Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Justin Steele gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Into the box now, Jonathan Span. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping in now, Paul Michaels. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Span gets his lead at first, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the stretch. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. Nobody out, runner on first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
So now to the plate, Jim Snyder. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fouled off. And there's ball 2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. Lined into right, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Devin O'Rourke, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Padilla is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. He's set. Here it comes. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Machado is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. Phillies leave a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Luke Frazier, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Pete Armstrong stands in as he looks at a called strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. And he gets the call there. 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sammy.
In now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Now the pitch. Sosa, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how...
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, number 22 on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Standing in now, Sito Suzuki, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 29 homers and 82 runs batted in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line towards center field. Chavis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jose Hernandez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Popped up. Choi over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Rob Castro.
Digging in now, Rob Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sosa is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. At the plate, Horatio Choi.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch is popped up. Machado in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, not shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
So coming to the plate, Nicholas Horner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Runners on first with one down. A ball and a strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Justin Steele. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Two out with the man at first. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
A runner on first with two away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Going back is the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Luke Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 1-1 home misses for the second ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Now the 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 2-2.
We got full count.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. That's in the basket. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Span. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's a fly ball, well hit. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Paul Michaels. In the dirt here. Oh, and he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. A runner at second, nobody out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1 home. This fastball taken high for a ball.
Ball.
3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a two-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, Jim Snyder. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Three runs already home here. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Devin O'Rourke. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Shot towards first. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's out.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Into the box, Fernando Chavis. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-1.
Ball that's outside.
Jose Hernandez would be next. The 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Jose Hernandez.
So striding forward now, Jose Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. One and 0 count. The pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Machado is on his way home. Safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Rob Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The set and the 1-0 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-0.
That's outside.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3 balls, no strikes.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and 2.
Okay.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Chopper down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 4-4. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Embry.
1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much. Sammy
Sosa will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And that's through, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Freddie Santiago, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Two balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Horatio Choi is on deck. First and second here with nobody out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now, Horatio Choi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A bullet to first base.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. One and 0. Here it is.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The set and the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot. and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Ball that down.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 5 and the Phillies 4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Luke Frazier. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Standing in now, Jonathan Span. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 201 in his career, as we are all tied at 5. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Paul Michaels comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Stepping in now, Jim Snyder. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Runner at first here, one man out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Devin O'Rourke is on deck. .30 pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone into the bleachers. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 37 on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Ronnie Wickert answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Devin O'Rourke. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2-1. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he is in there.
The center fielder, number 33, Fernando Davis.
At the plate, Fernando Chavis as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Digging in once again, Jose Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Phillies lead it 8-5. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Corner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Ronnie Wickert, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Pete Armstrong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Stepping into the box, J.C. Embry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
outside. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Settling in now, Sammy Sosa. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 pitch on the way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Rob Castro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. For the current campaign, Castro is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Castro brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Got him. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luke Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. One out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonathan Span.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Jonathan Span. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got to count 2-2. Three balls, 2 strikes.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies on top, 8-5. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Sito Suzuki. First pitch on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes.
Down to 3-2.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Santiago. On its way is pitch number 75. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
This is in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Horatio Choi.
The next Cub up, Horatio Choi. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. All 1, no strike.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. To the plate now, Jesse Padilla, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
3-1 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Philadelphia is on top 8-5. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Paul Michaels. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Jim Snyder will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Devin O'Rourke. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Phillies 8 and the Cubs 5. Jose Villegas enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 2, Jose Villegas.
Leading off the inning, Nicholas Corner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Nicholas Corner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ryan Buckner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses ball 1. It's got the average to 321. 22 home runs and 88 runs batted in. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Pete Armstrong. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Road. Come out of spring training, a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold, but when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today.
It was a walk in his last trip. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Sammy Sosa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1, fouled away. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 8-6. Billy Palmer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs. Number 28, Billy Palmer.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Philadelphia. The third baseman, number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Palmer uses a split finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working. And I'd imagine as a hitter, it's always in the back of your mind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 33, Fernando Chavis.
At the plate, Fernando Chavis. And the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He stays alive, still 2-2. The pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 39, Jose Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Rob Castro. Strike one to start the at-bat. One and one. Two out with the man at first. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2, full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Rick Haskett will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Ball 2.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonathan.
Making his way to the plate, Jonathan Span. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. He's set, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 9 and the Cubs 6. Rod Etheridge gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Rod Etheridge.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Sito Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Freddie Santiago will be next. The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Freddie.
Digging in, Freddie Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat. First things first, here's a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And that's too high, ball 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 19, Horatio.
Stepping up now, Horatio Choi. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. and he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one, hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2.
At the ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Snyder is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the catcher, Jesse.
Chip Manley takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 12, Chip Manley.
Jesse Padilla will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-7 game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nicholas Horner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Santiago ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these 2 offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Jimmy Grimes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Jimmy Grimes.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Chris Hernandez was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Pete Armstrong will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hernandez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Oh, behind the back. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.C. Embry. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Sammy Sosa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. swing and a miss for strike one. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
A 1-2 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Lifted in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 9-9. Jay Roberts has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Jay Roberts.
Standing in, Paul Michaels. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Michael.
Now the pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Dero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Riding in once again, Jim Snyder. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Devin O'Rourke. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's out.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
The windup and the 1-0.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this remains a 9-9 ball game. Francisco Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Francisco Diaz.
Now to the plate, Sito Suzuki.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Suzuki.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
To the plate now, Freddie Santiago, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Horatio Choi.
Stepping into the box, Horatio Choi. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now at the plate, Jesse Padilla. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Left side. Machado has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Thomas Nicholas comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Manny Machado.
First delivery to him on the way. Machado now on 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Fernando Chavis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting his seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, he sends it out of play. A payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Now batting, Jose Hernandez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Nicholas playing here in his age 34 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
The windup and the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Phillies down in order, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Ball set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
The shortstop, Nicholas.
Here's the pitch.
Horner.
Skied into straightaway right. O'Rourke is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Up next to the Cubs, the pitcher, Thomas Nicholas.
Jason Mathis will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And that's swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for ball one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did. Ball game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Thomas Nicholas claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First